Okay guys, we had a nice cool rain this morning and now it's stopped raining, so I took me a nice ride around the block. I'm looking up here at my contents, and so I took the bike for a good ride to warm it up real good, because I'm getting ready to do some service work, and while I'm doing it I'm going to record it for your benefit, mine, and posterity maybe. But first thing I want to do is, while I've got it up here on the lift table, I want to talk about brakes for a minute. Now, on the Royal Star Venture, these are sometimes known to pull and wear out a brake pad on one side quicker than the other. And if you've never been down and serviced your brakes, this is a good time to look up and see how much brake pad you got. And you can see my pucks there with the flashlight. I'm looking at the brake pad, and I've got plenty of brake pad there, you can see. Hopefully you can see. Now what I'm going to do while I'm here though, I'm going to go ahead and clean that now. Remember, I'm using a brake cleaner that is corrosive to your paint, so you don't want to get this on your paint. So, but I'm going to come in behind here and clean some of that off without, and I'm going to try to avoid hitting any of my paint surfaces. You know, it'll go easy. I'm just going to try to clean that up some, while I'm down here. Now, I'm going to come in with something behind there just in case. Let me get over here and grab something. Just in case some of that hit the back side of this saddlebag, I'm going to go in there and wipe that down. Okay, so I'm taking some of that brake dust off. Now, you should be able to get a better picture of it now. I'm looking straight up at the pucks pushed on that brake pad. Now, when I take this tire off, I'll replace those brake pads. And if you're gonna own a bike, do like me, go ahead and keep a stock. You can see I keep brake pads here. I've even got these gaskets. Well, I've got a collection of stuff. Now, I'm gonna do the same thing when I'm over here looking. I'm gonna get back here, if you can see, and look at that brake pad there on the front. Now you got, of course, calipers and brake pads and everything on both sides. It looks good. And I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna check this other side. Same way. Get back here and look. Yes. And that's your caliper. You can see it bolted on here. And I'm just checking the brake pads now. Same thing. I'm gonna knock off a little bit of brake dust. Real easy here. Some of that brake dust out of there. Clean them up a little bit. I don't guess I have to tell you how important brakes are. So, anytime you're up servicing your bike, go ahead and take time to check those brake pads. Clean them up a little bit. Okay. Now, some people, when they remove this tire and they're down here and they're working on these brakes, what they do is insert a washer to offset that premature wear on one side of these brakes. And next time I take my tire off and I'm servicing the brakes, I'll show you that. So anyway, that's an inspection of your brake pads on the rear, and then dual setup here on the front. So be sure you take the time to inspect them. Now, looking in here, you can see the inner side of this brake pad from here, and you can see it looks good. If I come over here, I can do the same. I can look over and see that brake pad. Now, I know these brake pads have lines, but it's hard to see sometimes. You got to work around it, see how much pad you got in there. Now, I would say for sure I'll be replacing the back brake pads. They get used the most. If you're doing a lot of cornering and turning without duck walking, you know what I'm talking about. You're using that back brake a lot. And if you're not, you need to learn how. That back brake is the magic to making tight turns. And you're going to use more of your brake pad that way on your rear. So, okay. And I'm just giving it a look over here, and I'll make a few more videos as I service the bike, you know. But hopefully this is helpful in checking your brake pads. This is a 2008 Royal Star Venture, but this is applicable to all bikes. So hopefully this is helpful.